we lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist evil.
Kingdoms of Amalur doesn't come out for another few weeks, but you can download the demo on the 360, PS3, and PC. For purposes of this preview, I used the PlayStation and PC version. Each demo clocks in at around 2.5 gigabytes. Kingdoms of Amalur is familiar, but in a good way. Players will immediately recognize features drawn from other titles, including the lockpicking, and a dialogue wheel that somewhat inconsistently comes and goes during conversation.
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow...
The game even uses the now standard practice of introducing your character's appearance through a witty cutscene.
All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
The meat of Kingdoms is in the third-person hack-and-slash combat, which calls back to games like Dark Messiah, giving the player access to virtually every weapon style at the beginning and allowing them to decide their own choice. Me, I went along with a combination rogue archer who wields dual daggers and a longbow. And did I mention the backstabbing?
Look at the mortal vermin scatter.
Combat is mostly fluid, regardless of your choice of playstyle. You're able to load up 2 weapons and a number of spells at any given time, and your character for the most part knows where you meant for him to swing or shoot. As your character levels up, you'll follow the standard RPG tree for boosting stats and gaining new skills. Loot you obtain can be salvaged for parts to create better equipment or sold for gold, and the world is full of plants to be used for potions. The PC interface, especially with equipment menus, leaves a lot to be desired when playing with a keyboard. Kingdoms was clearly meant to be played with a controller. Overall, I have few complaints with Kingdoms, except for the fact that the demos are incredibly unstable at this time. Our PlayStation preview was hit with a number of sound bugs and an issue that caused cutscenes and dialogue to skip through at fast-forward pace. On the PC, we were unable to get post-processing working for the footage. Luckily, bugs are much easier to fix than design flaws or broken mechanics, and there are still a few more weeks before launch. So I preview this game for an MMO website. Easy. 38 Studios is developing an MMO, which makes Kingdom representative of what we can expect in terms of support and story from their future titles. But I think it's safe to say that the future looks bright. You can find more of me online at mmofallout.com, or on Twitter at mmofallout, or subscribe on YouTube, the channel Jamalai.